Alright, and hello everybody, and welcome back to Okami. Sorry for how long this has taken. I haven't really been able to record. The last video that was uploaded was a pre-recorded video. But things have gotten some pretty crazy busy ever since I recorded last, which was about 2 weeks ago. I decided I'm going to do a bit of a different schedule, especially since school is going to be starting back up for me soon. So I'm going to only be uploading about 3 times a day. I'm planning Monday, Wednesday, and Friday if things work the way that I would like to, and then I'll record on the weekends. Here soon, I hope to also start doing Twitch when I'm recording, but for now, I'm going to stick with this and hopefully stick with this plan. But we just beat Orochi, now we're back in this town, and we actually have to go talk to everyone. I felt it, I sensed it, the ancient monster disappearing with one final roar. That man Susano has a relentless and mighty drive within him. Huh? I sense a new driving force for Susano now. Could it be love? Susano's not in his house though. There's actually no one else over here except for that guy. Everyone else is over here. There we go. Ah, you look like you're having fun, Wolf. Just chased some monsters off of your territory, have you? You know, the festival's a time to honor our sacred tree, Konohana. Maybe the gods smiled upon us and lent their strength to you. Ha 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 ha. I am a god. Hey friend, where have you been? Did you hear about Susano and that monster man? Freaky. Freaky. Okay. He used to do his best to avoid trouble. I'll drink a toast to him, to the brave warrior. Ah, are you well, Wolf? Thanks to you, my business is good. I'm enjoying a celebratory drink. Looking at this crescent moon reminds me of Kaguya. Do you know anything about her, Wolfie? Technically I do, but I didn't think so. I'd be pretty amazed if you did. Hey, if it isn't the new king of hole digging, Snowy. I'm gonna be the best friends with Hayabusa forever. After all, he did save my life. We're gonna dig up turnips like there's no tomorrow. You defeated Orochi and saved the village. I'm sorry I was too busy with my own duties to help you. Oh, relax. The dog's gotta do what the dog's gotta do, right? I know it was you who slew the dreaded Orochi. That was quite a feat. Aw, shucks. We had a lot of help with Susano too, you know. Nya, you can't catch me. Mushi's all fired up again about that hole digging record again. Even Ume's no match for Hayabusa's hole digging skills. Well, I guess I have my own challenges to face too. Yeah. Anyway. There's a part where you can find Kushi and Susano. They're actually all the way deep into the River of the Heavens, or whatever it was called, you know, inside the tree. But it takes a long time to get there. And I don't really feel like going there just for them to be all lovey-dovey with each other, so I'm not going to do that. Hey there. Caught the festival scent and thought you'd come to play, huh? Well, what do you think? Would you like my latest works of art? Nothing like seeing them up close. Don't get too close, though. Get ready to be amazed. Here I go. The brightest constellation in the sky. The fabled duo spectacular. That's me. That's Suzu. That's Susano. Gross. Gaha! There you are. Impressive, huh? But while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these down. Peach, bullhorn. These are from reviving the other trees. If I left the village and came back, I probably would find another one, but I don't really feel like doing that. Oh, look, sis. The fireworks are awesome. Yeah, we're so lucky to see a display like this on our travels. Yep. Bark, 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 bark. And then the last place that there are villagers, or people we need to talk to for that matter, are up here. As soon as I get there... Whoop. Here we go. Fireworks. Popper. It's her. It's a radish. He's flirting with her. They're great. They're great fireworks. Really great. Prettier than ever before this year. Just because he did your face. How wonderful. A truly joyous occasion. Susanna defeated Orochi and saved Kushi. It's as if the legend of old has appeared right before our eyes. I had feared that Susanna would bring dishonor upon his heroic lineage. But when I saw him as he dashed out his front door in his armor to save Kushi, he sure was the spitting image of the great Nagi. How happy I was to see him like that sob. Of course, I've never glimpsed Nagi in the flesh myself, but say, where did Susanna go off to now? I was about to dance the Konohana instead of presenting. I was about to dance for Konohana instead of presenting the usual offering of the 8th Purification Sake. Anyway, it's all his fault. He squandered all the sacred sake. I'm so happy that my husband's dance went so well again this year. Now the spirit of Konohana, our sacred tree, along with the spirit of Orochi, can rest in peace. Man, there's nothing like a good festival. I used to go to festivals all the time back at home. Sigh. Oh well, I wasn't thinking about my mommy or anything like that. Anyway, Ami, you can't be slacking off like this. Can you even name all the brush techniques? So far you found 9. Let's see, there's Rejuvenation, Power Slash, and Sunrise. And then there's a 3-part technique of the god of Flora, you know. Bloom, Water Lily, and Vine, which only count as 1. And finally, there's the Cherry Bomb, Water Sprout, Crescent, Gale, Storm, and Inferno. I wonder where the other 4 brush gods are hiding. All the remaining 4 brush techniques are the hardest to find. We've searched all over the countryside already. Now that we've taken care of that Orochi and all, maybe it's time we head out to the capital city. If there are more people there, there could be more gods there. Don't let it bother you, Ami. I didn't see Susanoo or Kushi around either. It's not too hard to figure it out, though. I mean, a man and a woman disappear during a festival. Dead giveaway that they have the hots for each other. I wouldn't go looking for them right now if I were you. You're right, because I'm not gonna. I already know where they are. Besides, all they're doing is just kind of wiggling next to each other. They're not even, like, holding hands or kissing or anything like that. They're just there. The camera's not really turning. Like, it's turning with my character, but it's not really turning with me. Like, I can't turn my camera. Oh well. Well, that wraps up this year's Kamiki Festival. Sure hope we can have fun like this again next year. Well, Furba, I think it's about time we headed to the capital. We gotta find those other 4 brush gods. Oh, look, it's Sakuya. Matarasu. You have only just performed your duties, yet you plan to leave? My heart aches at the thought of our separation. Sakuya, you didn't have to come all this way just to say goodbye. Well, you're pretty uptight for a tree spirit. At the instant of Orochi's passing, I quite clearly saw a swirling black mist. In the confusion, I distinctly sensed an evil other than Orochi's. I'm not sure what it could be. Is there anything else at work? Is there something else at work? Shinshu has been restored. Of that there is no doubt. But nature-tormented cries ring out from other parts of Nippon. Especially chilling those are emanating from the capital. In the Ryoma coast beyond the bridge of Taka Pass. Well, we were already planning to visit that place anyways. The black essence born of Orochi's husk. It was moving towards the capital as well. I cannot say for sure exactly what that means, but I do know that whatever has plunged into this world, has plunged this world into chaos, has not yet finished toying with us. This ordeal is far from over. Is that it? No sage advice for us heroes? My apologies, little one. The challenge you face on your journey will be many. But I know that I did not mean to skip that. Dang it. The road you travel will be fraught and peril, but I pray that the fresh sun of flora will protect you. Matarazu, Izun, I wish you a safe, fruitful journey. She's gone. A safe and fruitful journey, after all, she said. Give me a break. But I knew that getting all the brush techniques wasn't going to be easy. On to the capital. First stop to the city checkpoint at Taka Pass. Yep. Do I have a... No, that's not the right button. There we go. Yeah, I got a mermaid coin. Okay. I'm gonna use a mermaid coin then. Go to Taka Pass. And skip over to the city checkpoint. So this is kind of where it gets to the point where I can't really use the power slash to get demon fangs anymore, which kind of stinks. Now that I think about how much money do I have, I technically have enough money to get the golden, I think it's called golden fury technique from the dojo, which allows me to get a demon fang by peeing on the monsters, but I also need it to get specific abilities from the next dojo that I go to. So I'm gonna save my money for now. I'll sell some stuff on my way to that dojo, and then if I have enough, I'll go ahead and buy it after I buy the other techniques. Alright, I'm into here. Go through this area. Oh yeah, I never actually traversed over here. This is where the other demon gate was. Alright. Oop. That was not a circle. There we go. This little area over here can actually be blown away. If I use the Gale Storm technique, it'll blow that away and it'll open up the chance to do a digging game. Personally, I don't really find it that useful. It just gives you a sun fragment, which, yeah, those can be kind of nice, but I don't know. I don't think it's really worth doing. But the one glowing spot over there holds, I believe, another stray bead. But you need to have what's called the digging champ technique, which you can only get from a dojo a little bit later on, which we also get double jump from. But we'll get that later. I'm not going to get the actual item, but I am going to get the technique. That wasn't a very good line. Oh my god. Got it. And I got it. Nice. Nice little opportunity for me to grab some demon fangs before I go to the next area and lose my opportunity to get them all together. Is that it? That's it. One more tree. That didn't do it. There we go. And now we'll move on. Okay. So this area is not really too hard to clear. It's actually extremely short. I think there's like 3 or 4 stray beads in this area though. But this guy who's shooting arrows, you just gotta light his arrow on fire. And then it'll make the other area. Boop. Explode! But this area is pretty important in order to get all the stray beads. But this is also the area that you need the water tablet. It's something that you can only buy with demon fangs, and it costs a lot. It costs like 100 demon fangs. It's not necessary for the main part of the gameplay. It's literally only needed if you're actually collecting all 100 stray beads. Otherwise, it kind of makes the gameplay a little bit easier if you're searching around for treasure in the ocean and you just want to walk on water instead of risking swimming the whole way. But other than that, the tablet itself really isn't that important. What in the world? This is terrible. Nothing like this has ever happened. My arrow suddenly burst into flames. Oh no. I just remembered I have business to attend to back at the city. Well, seeing how the bridge is down and all, I better get back to my guarding at the back to the guarding job at the city. And I'm not just saying that only to disappear on some adventure. Yoichi, the greatest archer, has never dreamed of such an act. Well, goodbye and good luck. And he drops you little snacks. Not that I really need them because my pouch is completely filled, but anyway. There's a lot of treasure if you go down the bridge over there. I'm not going to go down there because it just is a whole lot of running around and kind of a waste of time because a lot of it's also stray beads. But this area is fantastic for getting some praise. Because there's like 2 of these spots right here. And then 15 years later, when everything all finishes, go into the second spot. And after you do both of them, it clears out everything. Because magic. But it does give you a lot of praise. It gives you 20, total of 60. But 20 for each spot, so that's not too bad. Next one's a little bit hidden, but it's just right here. And ta-da! All fixed. And to gain a little bit more praise, there's a clover here. And I'm gonna revive. Now we got a ton of praise. Now off we go towards the city. Actually, this is going towards the coast. Hey, hey, the big city. You'll probably find the pace of the city life pretty shocking, Ami. Considering how you were stuck out in the boonies for 100 years, Jesus. As for me, I can't wait to check out all the cute babes, hehe. Sure, Izune. at that curse stone. Hey, what the heck's going on? Aren't you stupid curse stones spread all the way out here? I mean, this is even past the city checkpoint. And besides, we already did away with that sneaky serpent. I can't believe the curse stone has gone all the way here. Hasn't gone away here. That's what he said. It must have been one strong curse for the wasteland to survive. For this wasteland to survive, even after its maker croaked. Still, I wonder. Well, before we clear that out, I want to take a look. I think I'm actually going to increase an ink pot. I'll increase solar energy afterwards, or next. But I'm not too concerned about that right now. I'm just gonna go over here where there's not a curse zone. Hint, hint. And here is the enemy of this area. I'm pretty sure if you place a bomb on them when they're dying, then that will make you get the demon fangs like slashing them did before. The problem is that the bombs are very finicky. Like they just kind of go wherever they want. They don't just go into one place. Like wherever you draw them is probably where it's gonna appear. It's either gonna be too close or too far. The bombs are kind of annoying, so I usually don't bother with them. Alright. In battle lattice. They put a barrel here in order to make it easier for you to bring up the water, but it's really easy to just make a line to the other lake and get it there pretty quick. I don't know, it's not really needed. This is the part where it gets a little bit tougher. You gotta get pretty close to the edge in order to make sure that you can see the bottom lake to grab the water. But that one's been cured now. Now we just have this top one. Same thing, same deal with this one. It's a little bit tougher to get the water. But looky there. It's alive. That thing grew fast. And now we blossom. Whoa, that curse is out of here. Now this is the Ryoshima coast I know and love. Actually, I don't know it all that well, but see that sunken ship? I don't remember that ever being there. But anyway, Ryoshima coast is where you'll find the big city. Cyan City is just a bit of walk from here. You'll find almost anything you can imagine there. How about we mosey over there, Furball? Okay. Squeeze back. There's going to be a lot of demon scrolls around here, especially during the night. This is where actually one of the races would take by too. The ones that are mandatory in order to get the stray bead. It really sucks. Especially if you're doing it at night where there's a lot more demon scrolls, that just makes it 10 times worse. So I definitely recommend doing it in the daytime and clear any scrolls on the on the beach. But we're just gonna clear out these 3 spots. Alright. And then we're gonna go off to here. So this is the second dojo. And it's also where I'm gonna get my double jump. Which is also required. But why would you get a double jump? Double jumps is like the best thing in video games. Well, look who's here. Greetings, my little wolf friend. Huh? Hey, Gramps, what are you doing here? I'm as elusive as my fighting skills, friend. Let it be it alone. Isle among the waves, or a frigid rock, or the most frigid mountain peak. I forge a warrior's path throughout the land. And what has brought you here? Do you once again seek my something about the fighting arts? No, I don't want to learn that one. No, I want. Or was it one of those? Oh, it was this one? That is the one I want. Give me. Yep. And you change your head. We're gonna skip all that because it's all the same. Let the lesson begin, but I already know all this. I understand you gotta press B twice. Yep. Wow, I did it. That's enough for now. Yep. Give me that. Alright, and off I go. Yes. Okay. Alright, I could get Digging Champ. I definitely don't have enough for that one. I don't even know. Yeah, they have it here. Brown Rage is, you lay a poop and it explodes and you can get extra demon fangs for it, but I don't have enough money for either one of those, so I might as well just go ahead and get the Digging Champ. I totally forgot to sell stuff before I came here, but oh well. Yep, Digging Champ, you just dig. Yes, I understand, I just dig. Oh goodness. Sorry about that. Let me just sniff into the camera. Or, camera. Sniff into the microphone. Wow, I broke it. I obtained Holy Bone. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Anyway. We got what we need from here. I don't really need to stick around anymore. We really don't even need to come back to one of these, because we got, I think we got all the techniques for the reflectors. Maybe we didn't. I might come back here and double check it one more time later, but for now we're good. But now I got double jump. Double jump comes in a lot of handy What it actually does for me too is I always forget whenever I go back and I start a new game. I forget that I don't have double jump anymore. So I always try to do it, and I always end up missing my missing my jumps because I was expecting to be able to jump twice. Oh, this thing. This guy's not really very hard to beat. He's just more annoying. You gotta get him to show his umbrella. You gotta show him to show his umbrella first, and then you use the Gale Storm, and you can beat him pretty easy. Ta-da. Alright. There is a Devil Gate right here. There's also another one on the other side that I'm gonna get it because it's gonna make traveling easier. Jeez. I don't know if I can do it with both of them just standing right there next to each other. There, okay. Now I can just hit both of you. There we go. There. And there's another little thing of praise that I'm gonna go ahead and accomplish. There's a little bunny over here, a black and white one. There we go, that you pick up. And you can take it back down to this guy that's just kind of standing there, down here. He's right there. But it's his bunny that he lost. Here we go. What's that in your jaws? Is it? No, it's not. Hold on. Goodness! What is going on with my nose today? Is it? No, it's not. It is. It's Inaba. I don't know. My precious one and only black and white rabbit, Inaba. Yeah. I've been worried sick wondering where he'd gotten to, but you found him for me, pup. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I'd like to give you something else to show my praise. Let's see. I've got it. You can have this funny pearl I found on the beach. Yep, that's also another way that you collect a stray bead. I hope you and my rabbit can be pals now. Yep, sure. But it's a nice little chunk of praise that he gives you, which is the main reason why I did it. Before I go and I finish the game, I think I'll go ahead and check and see how many stray beads I got, because I'm going to be kind of curious. Because, like I said, I'm really not intending to actually get any of them. Alright. For the thunder ones, you could just use Gale Storm and blow its thing away. Alright. Get out of my way! No! Alright. Alright, got you. Oh, goodness. Sorry. The sneeze got me in. There we go. Alright, took forever, but it was worth it because it unleashed a mermaid lake. So at least now I can travel over here if I need to. Oh, now that I got Digging Champ, I can actually bring this one up. There's also a hidden treasure right here. That's mine now. Alright, off we go. Alright. Huh? What the? I thought the city would be happen in place. What's up with this funky looking mist? It looks downright hazardous to your health. I wonder if people could actually live normal lives with this nasty stuff. No. I wonder what Queen Himiko has been doing all this time. She normally is out there for people, even us commoners. And until now, she's been able to protect Shanghai City from evil. I don't understand why she would suddenly shut herself away. Queen Himiko, I beg of you, please come to our rescue. Oh man, this looks bad on me. This is terrible. I need to deliver these letters without delay, but I'm in such pain that I can barely stand up. This mist's thickened again today, too. Well, why does my body have to let me down? Today of all days? This mist does seem to be making you feel sick and depressed. Ever heard of anything like that before, Ami? Alright, we'll talk to one more person. Grr. I was traveling the country to perfect my martial arts. But when I arrived here in Shanghai, I suddenly fell ill. I heard rumors before that Queen Himiko's holy power was incredible. Surely this can't be her doing. The mist across the city is suspicious too. But I won't let it get the better of me. Nothing gets the better of me. I knew it, Ami. This is no ordinary mist. I mean, it's all over the city and it won't go away. It's downright unnatural. Seems like there are still some people who are unaffected. But who knows what'll happen if this continues for a few more days. So, before you can continue, one big thing to do is that there's a lot of treasure down here. It's a lot easier to collect before you bring the water back. Because then you don't have to try to stand on the water and use your power slash. So I'm gonna run around real quick and I'm gonna collect all the treasure. And then run back. Because we do have to return the water. This is a canal. And it is actually important that we return the water before actually moving on. And now that I actually think about it, I also need to return them to the merchant because I also need to buy a fishing rod. It'll make sense here in a few minutes, but collecting all the items is important. Right. Alright, nothing more. I suppose while I'm here, and I'm a little bit closer to where the merchants are, I'm gonna go ahead and go there first. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and sell first. Alright. And I need this one. Alright. Now we can go back Bring back the water, and then we can continue on. Oh, I missed one. Oops. Oh well, it was just an exorcism slip. Alright. Curse that confounded water dragon, causing such a commotion. How can the gods of the sea be ruining the? How can the god of the sea be ruining it at a pace, ruining the peace like this? Goodness Christ! I bet the dragon is to blame for the state of this canal too. All that fuss has caused the lake to plug itself up. Master Carpenter Naguri. Hey, Ami. Looks like there's trouble over here too. Seems like the whole city is a complete mess. Oh, did you come here for a drink of water, Wolf? I'm afraid it's completely dried up. This canal was really important source of water for us. That's why I'm digging a hole to see if I could tap into it again. So many people are sick now, so sick now that they can hardly anyone to help out. In fact, I'm the only one left, a lonely carpenter. But I'm determined not to give up. You get quite an fit in my job, and now I can reap the benefits. I built almost everything you see in Shanghai City, so there's nothing I don't know. You want to know what the key to the water source lies? It lies in the Lake Biwas drain plug. You certainly seem to listen very well for a pooch. Maybe I could tell you about the Lake plug. Shanghai City is in the middle of Lake The water from it is what fills the canal around the city. But the water dragon and antics have ever made the plug seal up. No wonder the canal is dried up. And that's why we're in a sorry state now. I'm sure the plug is located beneath this area. But if I could dig my way out, the water should come gushing out. It's pretty exciting, don't you think? If you think so, then maybe you could help me out. Yes, I'm going to help you. Some wolves can answer with their eyes, but it's still, no matter, you're willing to help. Now listen carefully, I don't need to have you explain any of this junk. You pretty much said everything, we just need to dig. Anyway, I'm gonna skip the rest of that. Did I understand? Yes, we're gonna dig. Alright. Let's just slash this one. Alright. Oops. Jeez, come on. This one? Yeah. And now the water's back. Look, Wolf. The beautiful water of Lake Shanghai has its fair share of hardships lately. The water dragon on its rampage and the strange mist all over. But it matters not what trials present themselves to us. If we solve them one by one, we will emerge unscathed. I suppose my work here is done for now. Thanks, Wolf. You did a good job. I got plenty of praise now. Ta-da. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Oh, you bet. There we go. The city's bigwigs live across the bridge ahead. The area is crammed full of awesome palaces. One of them belongs to Queen Himiko, the ruler of Nippon. You could tell because it's really huge. I have no idea what she's like, but I'm not sure I'll like her. I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing anything about this mist. Plus, I make it a point to never trust queens and the like anyways. Why? The like such as that. Anywhoosies. This area would have been completely empty if not had fixed the canal. But we needed to do it for this guy. It's up here. Alas, the time is near. Benki, the fisherman monk. The fisherman monk will lay claim to his 1000th sword. Wandering warrior monk Benki. I have traveled far and wide, challenging master swordsmen, and 999 swords have I claimed by my own hand. But now that I have defeated all, who would dare challenge me? But that last sword has eluded me. I need but one more sword to make 1000. And thus, aimlessly I have wandered. That is until the legend drew me to Shanghai City. It is said that the living sword lies in the depths of Lake Blubla. Have you heard of the legend of Lake Blubla? Although even I can barely believe it when I first heard it. But they say a living sword swims freely in these waters. Even if that's true, if true, it would make a fitting addition to my 1000th sword. This bridge is a very special contraption. With one command, I can make it impassable and the other impassable. And you can see it makes a fine place to fish. It grieves me to cut off access to the city, but I'm afraid this bridge shall stay this way until I have fish for the living sword. Of course, that'd be easier said than done. This is no mere fishing trip for me, this is a true battle with the living sword. I must therefore, upon myself, the right weapon, and the fishing rod over at the tool dealer in town would be perfect. Oh, you should see it. It has a purest of white, and the new fallen snow. There's no chance of victory without that rod. Alas, it would never appear that I can never afford it, or when I meant to do that's the binding snow, the sword, or the rod from the tool dealer. With that fine rod, it should be the last to have the chance of the living sword, and now, good doggy, hand it over here. Yeah. I mean, I can't continue on without handing it over, so I mean, there's no point in not doing it. I've never fished before, but it should not be much different from a good sword fight, sure. To catch that 1000th sword, I shall engage in mortal combat with the elusive living sword. Okay. I've been holding my rod over the water this whole time now. However, the living sword has yet to bite. But you know what they say, patience is a virtue. I shall sit here as long as it takes. Ami. Hoodhead over there is gonna is never gonna let us cross this raid. Time for some good old angling magic of yours. Show him how you do it. Fish that living sword out of this lake. Yep. Bah, Hoodhead sure is a handful. I wonder if he's really into this thing with the living sword anyways. Yep, I already know how to fish. Thank you. That one. There we go. And this is the last required fishing in the game. I caught a loach. He looks at me with such reproach. You know you don't have to say anything, Izun. Another loach. Also with reproach. Shut up. One. 2, 3. Got the cutlass, fish, the living sword. The gods be praised. At last I have fulfilled my dream. Whole bunch of dots. So that is the living sword. Is what I've been pursuing all this time. Oh, don't take it so hard. I mean, it was one big cutlass fish. And the cutlass is a kind of sword, isn't it? Plus, what are the odds of catching an ocean fish in a lake? Spare me such solids. But enough of that. A monk never goes back on his word. I shall make this jigsaw bridge passable once more. By flopping down. Okay. Alright. And with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. If you guys enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that wonderful junk, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.